Hi, I'm Amber Hunt. I'm about to record this week's episode of the podcast, Tales of the Resistance. Why don't you join me? Thousands of people gathered in hundreds of rallies across America last Saturday to protest the Trump administration. Can you hear the people sing? The protests were organized by the group 5051, which stands for 50 Protests, 50 States, One Movement. There was no shortage of topics covered by protesters. On the whole, though, it seemed most were there to say as politely as possible that they're not thrilled with how things are going in this country. Just kidding, many weren't polite at all. Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen recently did what no one in the Trump administration was apparently willing to do. He provided the American people with proof that Kamara Abrego Garcia is in fact alive. Garcia, if you'll remember, is the father and steel worker who was arrested without a warrant and shipped to an El Salvador mega prison, despite a previous judge ordering that he never be shipped to El Salvador because of threats that gangs there would pose to him. The meeting came to be called Margarita-Gate because El Salvador President Nayib Bukele apparently thought it'd be funny for a photo op to put margarita glasses and coffee cups next to the two men while they spoke. I can't believe this is real life. A group of artists who call themselves Silence Do Good have been projecting old-timey sounding words of hope and defiance on Boston landmarks as present-day protest against the Trump administration. April 18th marked 250 years since Paul Revere's ride, the one that set off the Revolutionary War. The group Silence Do Good timed its projections with that anniversary, projecting the vintage-style typefaces onto the steeple of the Old North Church. A soap company based in Nashville, Tennessee, is taking on the Trump administration in its own way, using a language we here at Grab Bag Collab speak fluently. Snark. If you're curious, no, this ain't an ad. We're paid nothing for it, but when a lot of companies right now are shying away from controversy and avoiding saying anything that could be remotely construed as political, we feel it's worth pointing out that other companies are doing the exact opposite. They seem like kindred spirits. To find the full episode of this podcast, search for Grab Bag Collab in any of your podcast feeds. To support us, go to patreon.com/grabbagcollab.